Have you ever wondered what a tiny bear cub would do if the one animal it trusted more than anything suddenly disappeared forever? Most would never survive the first few days, but this little grizzly was about to face a journey that would test every instinct nature had given him. What happened next proves that the wild can be both unbelievably cruel and unexpectedly compassionate. The story begins with a mother grizzly driven by one powerful instinct: feed her growing cub before it's too late. She catches the scent of honey hidden deep inside a rocky hillside and wastes no time tearing into the mountain with incredible strength. Swarms of angry bees explode from their hidden nest, surrounding her face and body with painful stings. Still, she refuses to stop. Hunger is stronger than pain, and every claw strike brings her closer to the food she desperately needs. But then everything changes in a single heartbeat. The weakened rocks suddenly shift beneath her. The mountainside rumbles with terrifying force before an enormous boulder crashes down without warning. Dust fills the air as silence replaces a struggle. In one devastating moment, the cub loses the only protector he has ever known. And the heartbreaking part is that he doesn't even understand what has happened. The frightened cub rushes toward the fallen rocks and begins pushing with every ounce of strength his tiny body can produce. He scratches at the date, drags away loose stones, slips, falls, and gets back up again. His small paws bleed against the unforgiving earth, but he never gives up. He believes that if he can simply move enough rocks, his mother will stand once more. It's a battle that cannot be won, yet innocence refuses to accept defeat. But eventually, even hope begins to fade. Forced to leave the place he called home, the orphan slowly wanders deeper into the endless forest. Every unfamiliar sound makes him freeze. Every shadow feels larger than before. For a brief moment, his curiosity returns as he notices a small creature moving through the grass. He chases it playfully, almost forgetting the tragedy behind him. For just a few precious seconds, he acts like any young cub should. But peace never lasts long in the wilderness. Across a cold, rushing river, 6 wolves suddenly lift their heads. The scent of a helpless cub has reached them. Their eyes lock onto an easy opportunity, but the freezing current keeps them from attacking immediately. The cub senses danger without fully understanding it. Instinct takes over. He spins around and runs as fast as his little legs will carry him. Behind him, the wolves finally charge into the icy water, determined to close the distance. The cub reaches the nearest pine tree and desperately begins climbing. His claws struggle to grip the wet bark while the hungry pack races toward the trunk below. He climbs higher, but every movement becomes harder. His muscles are weak from fear and exhaustion. Suddenly, one of his hind legs slips. For one terrifying second, his body swings into empty air. Only his front paws keep him from falling into the jaws waiting below. And that's where the real fight begins. The wolves surround the base of the tree, pacing back and forth with endless patience. They leap upward again and again, snapping at empty air, hoping the frightened cub will eventually lose his grip. Time becomes another enemy. The cub clings tightly to the rough bark while his exhausted body trembles with every passing minute. One mistake would end everything. Yet somehow, he refuses to let go. As the hours pass, the wolves begin to understand that the climb is impossible for them. Their powerful bodies were built for speed across open ground, not for climbing towering trees. One by one, they abandon the hunt. Only a single wolf remains, unwilling to surrender. It watches the cub carefully, waiting for exhaustion to finish the job. But even that final hunter eventually accepts defeat and disappears into the forest with the rest of the pack. Safe at last, the little grizzly slowly climbs back to the ground. Instead of searching for a new home, he quietly returns to the place where his mother still lies beneath the fallen rocks. Night settles across the mountain as tiny fireflies glow through the darkness. The cub curls beside her silent body, pressing himself against the only comfort he has ever known. He still hopes to feel her warmth again, but the cold silence never changes. Days pass, and hunger begins taking its toll. His once playful energy fades. Every step becomes slower than the last. Then a new scent drifts through the mountain air. Another adult female grizzly arrives with her own cubs. The orphan immediately hides behind his mother's body, frightened by the unfamiliar visitor. He watches from a distance as the family moves together, sharing a bond he believes he has lost forever.